Okay, so how is that? I'm back. Hey guys. Let's see if this works. It should work. I'm just waiting for people. Where are my people at, party people? I'll just wait for people to enter the room. I'll even go on YouTube. Oh shoot, let's see. Nobody's here. Okay, I wonder if I have to tell people that they need to leave. Oh. What is this called? StreamYard? Okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Now let's see. Okay. So somebody's here. Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm just going to go on Instagram Live to let people know that we're going live. Oops. Hey guys. Okay, is anybody here? Well, no, nobody's watching me live just yet, but maybe I can. Okay, cool. Perfect. So I'm all set up now. How's the sound? Hey, G Free, how's the sound? Is it good? I'm hoping the sound is good. So I'm back. Technical difficulties, first time live. That's okay. We're here now and we're going to get started. So, Taurus season. As you know, Taurus season is, thank you, G Free. So, Taurus season is all about love, sex, abundance, pleasure, money. And we're in that energy now, and it's harnessing in our lives in different ways. Hey, so right now I'm just saying hi to the people on Instagram. So right now I'm going live on YouTube. So I figured I'd do both, but eventually I'm going to end the Instagram live. So head on over to my YouTube channel, StarMagicTarot and Intuitive Guidance, to catch your sex forecast for the month of May. Okay, so Taurus season, back to that. And so we're in that energy. And hey, it's Tiki. Hey, Tifa. Hey, guys, follow me on YouTube. Join my YouTube live. We're doing the sex forecast. Okay, so Taurus season. And then Venus is going into retrograde on May 13th. And so that'll be a great time for us to revisit the things that we love and the things that we think we love, to reevaluate, re-strategize. Lovers may come back from the past, or we might do a lot of thinking about the past, right? And so we're going to be in this lovey-dovey, sexual, sensual energy, which is why now is the best time to do a forecast for all the signs and see what guidance spirit has for us pertaining to our sex lives. So it's going to be good. I'm going to give it to you good and juicy. All right. So starting with Taurus, let's see what guidance spirit has for you regarding your sex life. Happy birthday, Taurus. Woohoo. We're going to open it up with a prayer. Brief prayer. Father, Mother, God, Spirit, Universe, our angels and guides, highest spiritual beings of our ancestors, our higher selves, and all divine entities who love us unconditionally. We call upon you for unconditional love, grace, guidance, healing, protection, assistance, support, wisdom, clarity, and insight now. Thank you for blessing my work with the tarot, and thank you for allowing me to receive the divine messages you have for the collective, so that I may relay these messages to them, so that they may continue to live their lives in alignment with their highest selves. Thank you for allowing me to tap into the energy of the collective spirit. What guidance do you have for Taurus regarding to their sex life? Thank you for allowing me to tap into the energy of Taurus. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Taurus regarding sex, love, money, abundance for the month of May? What guidance do you have for Taurus? What is the sexual forecast for Taurus for the month of May? This month of May 2020. Tell us about Taurus. What guidance do you have for the sex life of Taurus for the month of May? What guidance do you have for Taurus regarding their sex life for the month of May? 3 more shuffles. Taurus. So, okay. What guidance do you have for Taurus for sex life for the month of May? Slow and steady. I feel like you're taking it easy this month, Taurus. What guidance do you have for Taurus regarding their sex life for the month of May? Oh, okay. Well, so So Taurus, this month, for the month of May, I think Spirit is advising you to actually take it easy. I don't really see much action happening in your sex life this month, unfortunately, but maybe that's a good thing, because I do feel like you are really grounded and reveling in your own abundance here with the Nine of Pentacles. That was your very first card out, and the Nine of Pentacles is all about abundance, but it's also a very singular energy. And so I do feel like this month you're really going to be spending a lot of time just taking pleasures in your own enjoyment and seeking and discovering what it is that really does it for you and turns you on and ignites you. But overall, this is a very grounded energy. And I say that your love life, or your sex life anyway, is kind of coming to a pause, because the next card out is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is all about a pause, right? But look at her. She's kind of reveling in this. She's taking pleasure in her own energy, right? Which is very sensual and attractive to others. And so perhaps in this time of space that you're taking this pause, you're rediscovering things about yourself that will allow you to have a shift in perspective in how you view, and not only view, but feel, because viewing is more of the intellectualized aspect, right? But this feels very good. You absolutely are grounded in your energy. And this is a slow process, but it's a revelation, it's exploration, it's a realization, Taurus, which is for the better. So following the Knight of Pentacles is the Six of Swords. And this is all about moving on to calmer waters. And in the heart of your reading is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is a very solid, stagnant energy. So maybe there's some past things that you're holding on to. This is in the heart of your reading. And Taurus is a fixed sign. So this is your energy. This is a fixed energy. But I'm not interpreting this as a bad thing. Again, I do feel like this month, this energetic period is going to be all about you reveling in you. So your sexual energy is definitely more personal and internalized, rather than a shared exploration with someone else. But this is interesting because the next card out is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is all about, again, the Seven of Swords is all about, it could be getting away with something, deception, lies, cheating. I feel like, though, this is more thoughts than anything else. So this feels like past energy to me. So in this time of you, I feel like this time is really going to be somewhat of a purging experience for you. To again experience a new perspective. And in order to move on to something new, we've got to, and this makes sense considering the energy of Venus retrograde. Now, the Venus retrograde doesn't start until May 13th, but we're going to start feeling that energy because we're in the shadow period. So it makes sense that things from the past may come up for you to reevaluate and shift your perspective to gain some balance. And because the next card out is justice, and justice is all about balance. Balance, balance, balance. And again, with the thoughts followed by the Eight of Swords. So this is definitely going to be a balancing act for you. But we end with you triumphant in your energy as the King of Pentacles. So I do feel like Taurus season, pertaining to your sex life anyway, and this Venus retrograde, it's definitely going to serve you, but it's going to be work, and that work, it may be pleasurable. I have a great feeling that you are going to make it as pleasurable as possible, whether you are spending time alone or with other people. So that is your forecast, Taurus. Happy birthday. Your sexual forecast. Now, let's see. That wasn't as spicy as I was hoping it would be, but Taurus, I mean, it's all you, right? So the spice is yet to come. All right, so I told these people to go over. I'll share that to my story. I told those people on Instagram to go over, to move over to YouTube. So next up is Gemini, and Gemini, you will be particularly affected by Venus in retrograde, because Venus is going in retrograde into your sign, Gemini. So whether you're sun, moon, rising, or have Gemini in your chart, let's see how this period will be affecting you. Wow, sexy times. Oh no. All right, Gemini. Man, it really sucks that I had to move from one live to the next because no one from the other live moved over. Yeah, I can do both. I know. All right, so Venus. Spirit. What guidance do you have for Gemini regarding their sex life for the month of May? Sex life with Gemini for the month of May. Sex life for Gemini for the month of May. They don't usually move over. Well, now I know to just always start here with StreamYard. I wonder what was up with YouTube. That's so weird. Okay, tell us about Gemini's sex life for the month of May. Gemini's sex life for the month of May. You know what, guys? First, I forgot. I want to start off with a little clearing of the energy. Maybe I'll do this between each read just to clear the energy. And then I'm going to light my love candle. Oops. You can get yourself an intentional love candle by Star Magic by Ashley over on Etsy. It's etsy.com/shop/StarMagic by Ashley. And this is the intentional I Am Love candle to call in love. All forms of love. Romantic love, self-love, just general love, a romantic partner, a romantic wealthy partner. I mean, hey, we are in Taurus season, right? Now's the time to do it. Get out those phones and go on those apps. What are the kids using now? There's Tinder and Bumble and Hinge and Okay Cupid and Plenty of Fish, and I haven't been around the block. All right, so yes, we're gonna clear the energy, call in some abundance, some love and abundance. We're gonna cleanse this deck, and then we're gonna move on to Gemini. Yes, 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 Spirit, yes. Now that's right. Now the energy feels right. I feel good. Okay. Gemini. What is the sexual forecast for Gemini, Spirit? Thank you for allowing me to tap into the energy of Gemini. Please tell us, what is the sex forecast for Gemini? Sex forecast for Gemini for the month of May. 3 more. What is the sex forecast for Gemini for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Gemini for the month of May? I'm feeling playful, Gemini. What is the sex forecast for Gemini? Ooh. And so it is for the month of May. Wow, Gemini, starting out with the Knight of Cups, graduating to the King of Cups. I knew I felt playful for a reason. Gemini, let's see what is in store for you for the month of May. Okay, this is off to a good start, Spirit. I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me. Wow. Oh my gosh. I think this reading is over, Gemini. Followed by the 10 of freaking Pentacles. Woo! You're on fire. Okay, so Spirit, speaking of love and abundance and wealth. Okay, damn, Gemini, somebody is really full of emotion, calling in love, finding their love, their happiness. Damn. Oh my God, their fire, their faith, their passion, their lust. This is so full and abundant. Like, oh my God, Gemini, I feel overwhelmed by all of this emotion and passion and possibly even multiple lovers. Gemini, what are you doing for the month of May? Like, have you guys met somebody? Like, what is going on? Damn, Gemini. Wow, this is a lot. Wow, you are swimming in, this is not just wham bam, thank you, ma'am. This is love. This is like, I love you so much. I want to profess my undying love to you and tattoo your name across my heart and willing to cross oceans and climb mountains and like battle to war. And this is incredible because it is after, I feel like, a long stretch of war. Like, so there's a lot of passion here. The overall energy of this reading is the 9 of Wands. So I feel like just when you're feeling beat up, like you can't take it anymore, like you're ready to quit, surrender, like no hope in sight, all of a sudden love, like a true passionate love, comes into your life. And not only is it abundant and tangible and grounded and solid with the 10 of Pentacles, like this guy is straight up like look at how he's adoring her. Can you see that? he's just worshiping her. Like she's sprawled out, like she's laying on a freaking platter, and she is the meal, okay? And then, I mean, your last card out is the freaking 10 of Cups. So this is solid. And at the heart of your reading is the King of Wands. Now, I know I made a joke about you guys having multiple lovers, and perhaps some of you out there do, but I do feel like this person who, I don't know if it's someone you're thinking about, someone you're currently with, someone you're about to meet, someone you've just met. I mean, and it's going to be different for everybody, right? But I do feel like this could very well be the same person. You've got someone who embodies the King of Cups and King of Wands energy. This is love and passion. Love and passion. Fire and water. You know, and what does fire do to water? It boils. Like that's, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, when you've got too much emotion, it puts the fire out. When you've got too much heat, you know, the water evaporates. So balance, hence temperance right here. I mean, this is perfect. Look how this falls out beautifully. The top is the King of Cups. The center is the King of Wands. And then right underneath that is temperance. So it's all about balancing this heat, this passion, and this emotion. Now, again, Gemini, you guys are the sign of duality. So if you were completely single and there is no one in sight, then of course you're balancing this energy within yourself, right? And again, this is your sex forecast. So this, if you are completely single, in balancing this energy, your passion with your emotion, G for your money. You know what? Maybe if this is resonating with you, then yeah, claim it, sis. So if you're completely single, but balancing this out will indeed call in the love that it is that you require, that you need, whether that's from somebody else or yourself, right? But I mean, bam, you start out with the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups, I mean, this is such a genuine, sincere, innocent love. Look at how she's like looking at this dude. She's like, who, me? Whenever I, like, me? Do you mean it? Like, whenever I see this card, I get that feeling like I can't believe it. That's for me. Like, maybe even a secret admirer approaching you, finally, like, making a move, moving towards you, taking action, performing some sort of gesture that is just so sweet and innocent and pure, and that love graduates, it develops, or at least it has the potential anyway to develop into the King of Cups. And this is someone who has balanced emotions. He's in control of his emotions. He doesn't suppress them, but he's very much aware of them, in tune with them, and he behaves accordingly. And this is someone who wants to give you the world. And it's not just emotions and words. There are tangible actions, tangible things to back this emotion up. This is pure, just fulfilling, pure sentiment, pure love. Like, this is an overflowing abundance of love. And again, with the King of Wands, this is someone who takes action. So it's not just about, it's not someone who just sits in their emotions. This person takes action. And then followed by that is the Judgment card. And you see that beautiful thread of fate that ties them together. Like, this is definitely a fated relationship. This is divinely blessed. This is divinely guided. This is, I mean, and this could be someone coming back from your past, right? Now, careful, if this is someone coming back from your past, these feelings may be how you feel, But again, we're going into Venus retrograde, right? And we're currently under the energy of Venus retrograde, even though it has yet to begin. And Venus retrograde tends to like give us rose-colored glasses. So it's really great. So if this is someone, heed the warning. If this is someone coming back from your past and all of these feelings are coming up, don't take action so fast. You know, enjoy the emotions, let yourself get carried away, but not too carried away. Like, you know, stay grounded and just wait for this. Just give it a little time and wait and balance it out. Right? Wait for your emotions to temper a bit. But you go from the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, to the 10 of Cups. So I definitely feel like the month of May is full of love, full of emotion, full of abundance, full of passion. And it's definitely an opportunity to regain balance, emotional balance, because again, Gemini, all of these emotions, it's just like, you're swimming in emotion. It's beautiful, but keep in mind that we are in the Venus retrograde energy. So, yeah, have fun. All I can say is have fun and enjoy May, Gemini. Wow. Woo! That was beautiful. That was so beautiful, Gemini. Who's next? Cancer. Knock that out. Damn, Gemini. Okay, just knock that out of me. Gemini. Let's see. What? Not Gemini. Wow. Cancer. Spirit, tell us, what is the sexual forecast, the sex forecast for Cancer for the month of May? Cancer for the month of May. What is the sex forecast for Cancer for the month of May? Sex forecast for Cancer for the month of May. The sex forecast for Cancer. Wow, Cancer. Cancer for the month of May. We'll just do 3 more shuffles. All of a sudden, I'm feeling like heavy, a little heavy, heavier than the last reading. The last reading was easy over. All right, so 1 more shuffle. Tell me, what is the sex forecast for Cancer for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Cancer for the month of May? Wow. Revelations. What's this? All right. The sex forecast for Cancer. For the month of May. What is the sex forecast for Cancer for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Cancer for the month of May? What is the month? What is the sex forecast for Cancer? right, Cancer. So I was feeling just kind of heavy when shuffling for you. Now, oh wow, now this is really interesting. So this is a 9 card. This is actually a 9 card spread, but like a 10th card came out. Now, so something is definitely coming 3 9s in a row. The 9 of Swords, followed by the 9 of Wands, followed by the 9 of Pentacles. So I do feel like for a lot of you, relationships might be ending or something's coming to an end. But at the end of the day, I mean, at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Magician. So I do feel like you are in control of this. I feel like this time is maybe causing you to come to some realizations, because the first realizations of some truth, necessary truths, harsh truths for some. But the first card out is the Sun. Now the Sun is usually the happiest deck in the happiest card in the deck. However, I do feel like, pertaining to your reading in the month of May regarding your sex life, it has more to do with truth and healing. Truth and healing. But I do see you making moves. I do see change. I do see you coming out of this 5 of Pentacle energy, or at least wanting to leave this 5 of Pentacle energy to find your happiness, to find your 10 of Cups. But again, something's got to come to an end with this 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. I feel like maybe a lot of you have, or a few of you have been in either situations, relationships for a while, or you've had loyalties, slow and steady loyalties to something that you weren't really quite clear on. Like maybe you didn't actually know what it was, or maybe there's something you're currently experiencing confusion on. And I say that because the Knight of Pentacles is followed by the 7 of Cups, right? But again, you are the Magician, and you realize that you have all of the tools required to do whatever it is, to create whatever life you're seeking, right? And I do feel like I'm jumping ahead of myself, but I do feel like this month you're definitely taking that action, whether it's moving towards people or situations that you want, that you think are good for you, or moving out of things or situations that you think are bad for you. Either way, you are taking that action and spending a lot of time alone, reflecting. At least Spirit, that's what Spirit is advising you to do, because at the heart of your reading is the Hermit. And again, in taking this time to reflect, you may feel alone and abandoned, or someone, if not you, if you're moving away from someone, then perhaps you're leaving them, or maybe the both of you are feeling this sense of abandonment or lack, or like you're a fear of losing out, like you're missing something, or someone is missing you. But ultimately, this change is necessary for you to find your happiness. And again, something's coming to an end. You know, the 9 of Wands followed by the 9 of Swords. I mean, this is something, whatever it is that you're moving away from, it's something that you've been battling with internally for a long time. You've got a lot of passion towards this. Perhaps you've even been strongly committed to whatever this is, or whatever situation or person this is. But in the end, it's caused you a lot of anguish. And this is something that Spirit is advising you to move away from, regardless of whatever loyalties you may have felt to this person, place, or thing in the past. I mean, because the Nine of Pentacles came out with the Nine of Swords. So you're moving away from this anguish, again, into this very singular energy. This is someone who's single, but abundant, right? So you've got to go through feelings of the lack to get to your abundance and a situation where you can feel good about yourself and confident about yourself again. I do feel like whatever situation you're bound to, just devil energy is really coming up for me, even though the devil card is not here in the spread. It's caused you a lot of confusion in the past, but you're taking action, moving away from this. You're moving out of this. So it's this forecast isn't very sexy for you, but it makes sense, just regarding Venus in retrograde and the energy that we're all going to be under. We're all currently entering. Yeah, so that is your forecast for May, your sex forecast for May, Cancer. Good luck. You can do it. Just remember, you can do it. And look at this. Why can you do this? Because you are the Magician, and underneath the Magician is the Six of Wands. So you've got this. Victory is right around the corner, whether you realize it or not. It's going to be a good month. Okay, so that is Cancer. Clear the energy of that. Now, Leo. Let's see, Leo. Spirit, what is the sex forecast for Leo for the month of May? What? Cat got your tongue, Leo. That's unlike Leo. So something you want to say, Leo. What is the sex forecast for Leo in the month of May? All right. Two more. Leo. What is the sex forecast for Leo for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Leo? Yeah, that's right. What is the sex forecast for Leo for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Leo? Yeah. the month of May. Okay, Leo. So it's funny that when I was shuffling, I felt like there was something like a frog in your throat, like there was something you want to say, Leo, but maybe you haven't said it yet for whatever reason, and it'll all be, I'm sure it'll be, that reason is personal for all of you out there, so it'll be different for everyone. For whatever reason you've been, and that's so unlike Leo, right? Because Leos are they're very bold. They take up space. They can be abrasive or perceived as abrasive, but like Leos don't have a problem speaking what's on their heart or saying what's on their mind usually, right? So this energy is really interesting, but I do feel like whatever it is that you're holding on to, or that's not being that's being withheld, will come to light. And I say that because the first card that kind of flipped out was the moon. Although, however, before the moon flipped out, the Ace of Pentacles, I pulled the Ace of Pentacles. So there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity that you want, that you see, that you are moving towards or want to take action towards, right? But there's still something that you don't know. So maybe there's a person. I mean, because again, this is pertaining to your sex life, right? So there's an opportunity, a person, a situation, a relationship, and you see the potential for longevity, for something solid and stable, but also really like emotionally fulfilling as well. But there's some hesitancy, or at least maybe there has been some hesitancy in the past if you're not currently experiencing it. Because there's something yet to be known. Either there's something yet to be revealed to you, or there's something yet for you to reveal. I feel for a lot of you, I do feel like it's something yet for you. Like, I feel like you are the secret admirer, especially if you're a masculine energy. But May is going to be the month that you or whomever is holding back is going to move forward, and the truth is coming out. And that's because the next card is the Sun, and the Sun is all about revelations, and it's followed by the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse is letting something go, releasing something, not holding back anymore. And I do feel like this release is going to be in service of you, because it's followed of your highest good, at least what your regard of your highest good in the month of May, right? Because it's followed by the Two of Cups. So you're calling in something really beautiful and loving. You're calling in, something really beautiful and loving that pulls on your heartstrings, Leo. This is really beautiful energy. And it's followed by the Empress. So if you're a feminine Leo, the Spirit is definitely advising you to, if you're a feminine Leo, I feel like you're on the receptive end of this. You are embracing and embodying these Empress vibes, and whomever this is, you have a secret admirer, and whomever this person is moving towards you, and this is how they view you, as everything they've ever wanted. If you're a masculine Leo, or you have masculine energy, or you identify with the masculine, this is what you're moving towards. And it would make sense that you would not be quick to move or pursue this person in a way that you would ordinarily pursue anybody else, because you don't see them as just anybody else. This is someone whom you want to give to. This is someone whom you deeply admire and cherish and value, and who maybe even intimidates you a little. So this is someone who forces you to step up and be your, or inspires you to be your best self. This is really beautiful. And I feel like there's a lot of collaborative energy waiting for you in the month of May, because it's followed, the Empress is followed by the Three of Pentacles, and the Empress is the number 3, and the Three of Pentacles is the 3, right? So you've got 2 3s. 33 is a master number, and that's all about, again, collaboration, creation, co-creation. And whatever this is for you, it's full of passion. This is the Three of Pentacles is followed by the Seven of Wands. It's full of passion. And this is victorious energy. So go for it. Go for it. Whether you're doing the pursuing or you are the pursued, go for it. This will bring a lot of balance into your life, because the overall energy is the Six of Pentacles, at least for the month of May. This will bring a lot in the month of May, going into the month of June. Again, there is potential for longevity, but I do feel like this is something you feel, because I feel very serious right now. I feel like this is something you feel very serious about. This is a relationship you feel very serious about. Like this is, you see this person is viewed as the mother, as the wife, as the empress, as the goddess, as the epitome of, as the archetype of femininity. Like this is someone you come correct towards, right? So I mean, if you're a feminine Leo, whether you're a woman or just identify as feminine, like, wow, this person views you as just like amazing, their dream goddess. And if you are doing the pursuing, then congratulations. I mean, congratulations, and it's time to level up. Come correct, be prepared. But no, congratulations are due all around. That is your sex forecast, Leo, for the month of May. So good for you. Now, Virgo. Virgo is next. Clear that energy. All right, Virgo. What is the sex forecast for Virgo for the month of May? What popped out, Virgo, is the Nine of Cups. Into. Thanks for joining us. Right now, I'm doing the sex forecast for Virgo for the month of May. I'm doing all the signs, and so I'm not taking personal questions at the moment, but you can ask a question when I'm done with the forecast. What is the sex forecast for Virgo for the month of May? Okay, wow. Huh. What is the sex forecast for Virgo? Thanks for joining for the month of May. What is the sex forecast for Virgo for the month of May? So I'm going to take these. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay, Virgo. What is the sex forecast? This is your sex forecast. So the overall energy, Virgo, that's so interesting. The overall energy for your sex forecast for the month of May is the 10 of Wands. I feel like there's something you feel very passionate about. Oh, checking for all signs. Is Leo over? Yes, I just did Leo, actually. So if you go back a little bit, I did Leo. So if Leo's your sun sign, you can just scroll back a little and you'll see it. So Virgo, there's something you feel really passionate about, but I do feel, despite this passion, there is a feeling of uncertainty. Like you don't know what to do. Maybe you feel like you don't know everything. You're unsure of whether or not to take action. And maybe you're juggling multiple things, whether that's multiple people or trying to find prioritizing. So, and that's where the uncertainty comes in. And I say that because your first two cards out, it came together, were the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Swords, it's not seeing something, feeling uncertain, not knowing everything. And then the Two of Pentacles is juggling again with the indecision, right? So Virgo, despite you feeling like unsure of how to prioritize something, I do see either communication coming in or out, or some sort of action being taken, or at least there's the desire to. And actually, this is this is the issue at hand, right? It's whether or not to take this action, to make this communication, or to not do anything and rest and wait, resist the temptation. I think this is actually what you're having trouble deciding, right? But it's funny because at the heart of your reading is the Empress, and the Empress is ruled by Venus, as are you, right? So Venus is going into retrograde. We're in this Venusian energy. We're in this Taurian energy. And when you think about it, I mean, Taurus season and Venus going into retrograde, it's all about receiving this energy, as opposed to taking action. It's being on the receptive end. So I feel like you're actually going to embody this energy when it comes to love or your sex life, right? At least this is what you're leaning towards. But in leaning back and deciding not to take this action, despite whatever temptations may arise, or maybe in thinking over this communication that may be coming in, it causes you to reflect. And I say that because the Empress is followed by the Six of Cups. So you're reflecting on past energies past relationships. Maybe a past lover is coming back, which makes all the sense in the world considering we're in this Venus retrograde energy. And followed by the Six of Cups, which is a very soulmate, past life, past love, past like memories of the past, love of the past energy. It's followed by the Lovers. So I feel like this is amazing, actually. This is really amazing. Virgo, you're thinking about, I feel like you're spending a lot of May in reflection rather than taking action. But you're in the mood for love. You're thinking about love. You're thinking about this past person, this past connection, these past situations that have impacted your life. And perhaps you're even hopeful, right? Because it's followed by the Star. It's all about having hope, not just hope, but faith, vision, maybe even daydreaming. I feel like you're swept away by this energy of the past, by these memories, by these desires, by these hopes. And it's got you in la la land a little, Virgo, which is nice. It can be nice for Virgo, especially since it is your nature to be grounded, right? And to overthink. I mean, none of this is surprising at all. But in this state of daydreaming and reminiscing of the past, of past lovers, maybe even entertaining, you know what? I feel, Virgo, I feel like a lot of you are going to be presented with options. I feel like a lot of you will be hearing from past lovers, and not just one, but like multiple. And that's what's got you feeling indecisive, right? That's what's got you wondering, which decision should I make? That's what's got you all fired up with this passion, maybe even this reawakening of passion. It's being presented with these options of like places you never thought you'd go again. But in the end, you end with the Knave of Wands, and this is a very beautiful, which is the Page of Wands. It's a very beautiful energy. I mean, especially following the Star card, right? Because this is all about newness. So in taking this time to reevaluate your priorities and taking this time to reevaluate your past relationships, and Venus retrograde, as I stated earlier, is all about the things that we love and the things that we think we love resurfacing so that we can reevaluate. And why do we take this time to reevaluate? So we can move forward with a fresh beginning, a new start, a new passionate, creative, fired up start. So I feel like your sex life is going to be really interesting. Really interesting. It's going to have you in your head, which is no surprise for Virgo, right? Thank you, Shintu. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet. Okay, Virgo, so that is your reading for the month of May. Your sex forecast. Yay, Virgo, that's interesting. Let us know in the comments what you've got going on. I want to hear all about it. So we're going to clear the energy for Virgo and move on to Libra. Okay, Spirit, what is the sex forecast for Libra for the month of May? Guys, please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed, drop a comment below. Okay. Libra. What is the sex forecast for Libra for the month of May? The sex forecast for Libra for the month of May. 3 more. What is the sex forecast for Libra? Wow, for the month of May. Wow. The sex forecast for Libra. So Libra, I do feel like you're in your head for the month of May. And I say that because there are already a lot of swords on the board. We've got the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. What is the sex forecast for Libra in the month of May? Okay. The sex forecast for Libra. He loves me. He loves me not. Oh, these are too many. Sex forecasts for Libra for the month of May. One more card, Spirit. I like this, Libra. I really like this for you. Yeah. Okay, Libra. For the month of May, wow. Wow. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, your overall energy for the month of May is the World. So things are wrapping up. You're wrapping something up. Something that's caused you a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, to be in your head, feelings of being trapped. Yeah. You're like, okay, next, I'm done, over, moving on. That, and I love that for you, because you are really finding your power again. You're finding your own. You're finding grounding in your power. And I say that because at the heart of your reading is the Queen of Swords. You're ready to move on. You're ready to cut out the bullshit. You're ready to move on. I feel like, again, the first card out is the Eight of Swords. So you've been in your head. You've been stressed. You've been feeling trapped. You've been frustrated by this slow moving energy of this Knight of Pentacles, right? You're like, I feel like this is not your energy. This is either the energy of maybe the person or situation that you feel or that you felt has been keeping you trapped. This could be someone that's been moving towards you and you're just like, okay, bruh, like, when are you going to make a move? Are you going to make a move yet? Like, when's it going to happen? And finally, you're like ready to like be done with it, because followed by the Knight of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords. And you're over it. This Knight of Swords is moving away from the Knight of Pentacles. Like, keep up, either, keep up, or I'm going to keep it moving. Right? And you're going after, again, in your energy, you're going after this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this could be one of two ways. So either, like I stated, you're moving away from this Knight of Pentacles because he's taking too long. I say he, but like the energy of the Knight of Pentacles is taking too long and you're frustrated. Or like, you and this person have this could be someone that like is approaching you that you actually like and you felt frustrated over, but something happens to the point where you meet each other where you're at and you're able to find this Ace of Cups. But either way, you're moving on to the next phase of your life, whether it's with or without this person, and you are doing it grounded in your own energy as the Queen of Swords. I do see you being presented with having to make a choice. So again, you're moving forward either with or without this person. You're moving forward with or without this person. And in doing so, in making this choice, you take on this really sexy, seductive powerful energy of the Queen of Wands. This is someone who, like, she makes shit happen, but it's effortless, right? It's just the way it is. It's like she puts a spell on you. And this is you. This is you. And I do feel for a lot of you, you are moving on without this person, and you're freeing yourself up to embody this Queen of Wands energy, to find new beginnings and take a risk. Libra, I feel like you're really engaging in possibly some risque, fun behavior, and you're done with feeling dissatisfied. You're done with, and I say that because the Four of Cups comes out in reverse. You're done with feeling dissatisfied. You're done with settling. You're done with you're done waiting around for someone or something or some action to be taken. You're taking your life into your own hands. You're taking your sex life into your own hands. And you're like, you know what? Like, I am doing whatever it is that I want to do, regardless of how anybody else feels about it. And I say that because the Seven of Swords accompanied this Four of Cups in reverse. So you're like, fuck your feelings, right? Fuck how anybody else feels about what I'm doing for me. Like, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. And you know what? You're leveling up, you're moving on. And some people might feel betrayed by that. And I say that because the Ten of Swords is underneath the World card. But it doesn't matter, because ultimately you're getting yours. You're seizing that opportunity. And I say that because the Ace of Pentacles was underneath the Ten of Swords. So, wow, Libra, I feel like May is going to be a really controversial year for you, but I don't think you're going to care. I really don't. Like, I really think that you're bossing up in May. You're bossing up. You're done with the bullshit. You're like, either keep up or like get lost. I'm going to do me and keep it moving and do what I got to do and make moves. And yeah, and that is really sexy, especially, you know, when you do that and you take ownership of your own sexual being and your sexual needs, right? And this Venus retrograde is actually the perfect time to do this. You are doing what we're supposed to be doing as far as reassessing what it is that we want, what it is that we need, what it is we require. You're doing it. You're making lists and taking off all the boxes, Libra. So good for you. Congratulations. So that's your sex forecast, Libra. Clear that energy, and we're moving on to Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio. I always love reading for Scorpio because Scorpio, I just love your energy. I love your energy. So let's see, what is the sex forecast? This ought to be juicy. I already feel like this will be juicy. Okay, what is the sex forecast for Scorpio for the month of May? Spirit, please tell us, what is the sex forecast for Scorpio for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Scorpio for the month of May? Ooh. What is the sex forecast? 3 more. What is the sex forecast for Scorpio? What is the sex forecast for Scorpio for the month of May? Wow. What is... Damn. You never cease to amaze me, Scorpio. What is the sex forecast for Scorpio for the month of May? Okay. What is the sex forecast for Scorpio for the month of May? Okay. Oh, too many. I'll leave that one. I'll put that one. What is the sex for? Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. What is the sex forecast for Scorpio? For the month of May. Damn, Scorpio. It's like a telenovela with you. Okay. Damn. Okay. Oh. One more card, Spirit. What is the sex forecast for Scorpio for the month of May? One more card. Wow. Okay. Damn. I asked for one more card and I got two. Okay. Wow. This is wow. I knew it was going to be juicy. All is fair in love and war. That's if this were a reading unto itself, that's what I would title this spread for Scorpio for the month of May. Now, the overall energy, Scorpio, is the 9 of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment. You're getting what you want, which is beautiful, right? But in Scorpio fashion, it comes at a cost. Mass destruction. That's all I'm seeing is just massive destruction. Take no prisoners. Like, damn, like this, it's fire. Like this is a telenovela. Your first card, first of all, you've got a divine pair on the board, right? So your first card out was the Emperor, and then eventually the Empress follows. Now, I'm seeing two people. Somebody, I feel like somebody's in a relationship. I feel like whoever is in a relationship is unhappy with their situation, and like this shit just blows up. And considering that we've been in quarantine for a while now, you know, if you are currently in a partnership, living with your partner, and the situation isn't like you're realizing it's not that great, like it's about to go down, and May's the month. I mean, yeah. Following the Emperor is the Tower card. Now look at this Tower. This is clearly a third party situation, right? And I'm not saying you're in a third party situation because the Tower comes out, but followed by the Emperor is the Tower. So something surprising, a shock, and you're making moves, right? Followed by the Tower is the Two of Pentacles. So, and then here's the thing. There is a foundation that has not been working for a long time, and somebody's had enough, and it's just like, I can't take it anymore. I'm making the decision to leave. I'm making the decision to cheat. I'm making the decision to change. I'm making the decision to choose this person instead of that person. I'm making the decision to just do something new, to change, to move on. I'm choosing this partner. Someone is getting chosen, right? And someone is holding on. Look at the Four of Cups is followed by, the Four of Pentacles follows the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is followed by the Four of Cups. So somebody's holding on, and somebody is dissatisfied. Someone is holding on to someone who is dissatisfied, who is unhappy, who wants to leave. I mean, and maybe Scorpio, is this you, the person that's unhappy in their relationship? Because it's at the heart of your reading. Either you're unhappy in this relationship or you're unhappy outside of the relationship, looking in on the person that's unhappy in their relationship. And you're like, dude, I'm ready to make moves. I do feel like in the month of May, you are embodying this masculine energy, Scorpio. I feel like you are making moves. I feel like you are bringing the tower down. I feel like you are, you know, I mean, somebody's going to be very hurt and feel very betrayed, whether you're leaving a relationship or you're the person is leaving the relationship for. I mean, energy harnesses in different people's lives in different people's ways. So hopefully this isn't you who's being left. But yeah, you know, there is this element of competition. So this is very third party information, but in the end, there are two people involved who are meant for each other, at least at this time, right? And there's a serious potential for commitment. I mean, because following the Empress is the Hierophant that came out with the Ace of Cups. So again, this is why I say all is fair in love and war. This is very messy. Like, this situation is just going to be very messy. Now, I don't condone third-party situations, but I'm not living your life. So it doesn't really matter what I think or what I condone or what anybody else thinks. And I feel like you're taking on that energy too. Like, you don't really care what anybody else thinks. You know what you want. And so you're going after it. You're getting your Nine of Cups. You're getting your Empress. And who, oh my God, who was it that came? Watch, it was it Libra? Was it Libra that was, no, it was Virgo. So maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. You might want to watch this Virgo energy. But, or you might want to watch the Virgo reading, because Virgo was definitely embodying Empress vibes and being on the receptive end of some pursuit. And there was a lot of water, I think, in Virgo's reading too. Or was that, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Scorpio, this is a very messy, sticky, interesting situation where there's gonna be some heartache, but ultimately two people, even though somebody gets hurt, two people end up being really happy at the end of this. So, you know, and if you're the person that is getting left, this is really a blessing. I mean, you don't want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you. You don't want to be with someone who doesn't value you. You don't want to, like, so the only thing I can advise is to stop resisting. Whatever this is that's happening, whatever the situation is, just let it go, let it flow. And, you know, trust the support and the unconditional love of the divine, and that you are guided, you are protected, you are loved, you are cared for. And this time is a time where all of us are losing, are experiencing the crumbling of foundations that were never solid to begin with. And if that harnesses in the form of a relationship in your life, just trust and let it go and say thank you, because rejection is God's protection. Whether you believe in God or Buddha or Jehovah or, you know, Allah or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, let it go. Don't resist this. The more you resist this, the more you hold on, and the more you resist, the more dissatisfaction you will have in your life, and the more painful the ending will be. So just embrace this tower. Embrace this Tower and let it go, because ultimately this will lead to happiness, true fulfillment, and an overflow of abundance in your life. Whether it's in the form of a person, place, situation, whatever, it doesn't matter. So Scorpio, that is your reading. For May, your sex forecasts. We're going to clear that energy. Moving on to Sagittarius. Whoop, whoop. Sagittarius. All right, Spirit. What is the sex forecast for Sagittarius for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Sagittarius for the month of May? Three more. What is the sex forecast for Sagittarius for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Sagittarius for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Sagittarius? Wow. For the month of May. What is the sex forecast for Sagittarius for the month of May? Wow. What is the sex forecast for Sagittarius? Oh, for the month of May. Sagittarius. Wow. For the month of May. Okay, what is the sex? One more card, Spirit. What is the sex forecast for Sagittarius for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Sagittarius for the month of May? Oh. Okay, yeah. Sag. Wow. Wow. So I feel like, okay, the overall energy for you, Sag, is the Two of Wands for your sex forecast for the month of May. So decisions. Which road are you going to take? You've got a choice to make. You've come to a fork in the road. And it's a matter of, are you going to continue to allow yourself to be tied to your past or move on to something fresh and something new? Now, you're a Sagittarius. I feel like ordinarily that decision wouldn't be very hard for you, right? I mean, Sagittarius are all about exploration and new and like going in and out and doing whatever you want and whatever you feel inspired, chasing your inspiration, right? That comes naturally to you. But considering we're all in the energy, or under the energy of Venus in retrograde, this actually makes a lot of sense, where things are coming up from your past. relationships, past lovers are coming back, or maybe you're doing a lot of reflecting on, on your part in situations from your past and relationships from your past that maybe didn't pan out in the way that like some people or you even like wanted or hoped or liked or appreciated. So I do feel like this time period, a lot of things are coming up from the past for you to reevaluate and maybe even bring healing to, right? Because the first card out is Judgment. Judgment is all about resurrection, rebirth, and whatever these things are that are coming up from the past, there is a lot of emotional attachment, and maybe these things even gave you a sense of emotional fulfillment, these relationships. I do feel like you are going to be presented with an opportunity to revisit lovers from the past, soulmates from the past, because following the Ace of Cups, I mean, you've got Judgment, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers, right? Look at this. Judgment, the Ace of Cups, and then the Lovers. So this is a deep soulmate connection, the one that got away. The one that got away, or you feel like, yeah, the one that got away. Fuck. I mean, whether this person actually comes back or you're just spending time thinking about them. Thank you so much. Hey, Tonya. Thanks, G-Free. Yes, guys, please like the video. Again, so the one that got away, or you're thinking about the one that got away. But either way, there is this sense of a missed opportunity, and misconnection, because following the Lovers is the Knave of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And this is keeping you stuck in this karmic cycle. It's followed by the World. Yeah, the World in reverse. So, fuck. The World in reverse, followed by the Eight of Wands. So you're getting communication, or you're the one giving communication. But either way, something has resurfaced. A love from the past has resurfaced. A deep soulmate connection from the past where you feel like you experienced a missed opportunity and you keep looking back. It's the one that got away. And it's keeping you stuck in this karmic cycle. And perhaps you've even found yourself reliving the same situation in different relationships with different people because you're still attached to your past, right? And so this person is either communicating with you, or maybe you're inspired to communicate with them, or maybe you actually do communicate with them, or maybe there's some sense of action being taken, right? But again, with Venus being in retrograde, now is really a great time to kind of separate yourself emotionally from this, to determine whether or not this is action you should actually be taking, whether or not this is a relationship you should actually be pursuing, and using this as an opportunity to fully cut ties and walk away, because the Eight of Wands came out with the Eight of Cups. So this relationship, either someone walked away and the other person can't get them out of their minds, or someone actually does come back and one person wants to walk away and the other person doesn't. Or maybe you're both thinking about reigniting a lost love. But I do see communication coming in. This is definitely a deep soulmate connection because the Six of Cups follows the Eight of Cups. Maybe this is the one that got away is someone who walked away from you, or someone who walked away from you. And now you've been faced with the opportunity to reconnect. But there is definitely going to be communication. And I say, and maybe this communication will spark some sort of drama as well, because the Knight of Swords is here. And the Knight of Swords does tend to, I mean, this is definitely, it feels like this unexpected truth, actually, which might give you a sense of drama. But Sagittarius, this is really a great opportunity for you to, reflect, revisit, purge, walk away, or maybe reconcile actually and make peace with the situation and this person. But there is a lot of love here. Ultimately, there is a lot of love here because you have the Ace of Cups. So you're faced with this choice, Sagittarius, and it's going to be different for everyone, right? So yeah, it's going to be different for everyone. I don't really know what spirit is telling you. Okay, it's going to be different for everyone, so I'm not going to ask actually. It's up to you to decide. So Sag, that is your energy. Wow, this Venus in retrograde. I love it. I'm kind of scared to do the Aquarius reading because I'm an Aquarius and I'm like, I don't really know. Okay, so we're clearing that energy for Sagittarius and we're moving on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Spirit, what is the energy for the collective of Capricorn? What is the sex forecast for Capricorn for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Capricorn for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Capricorn for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Capricorn for the month of May? 3 more. What is the sex forecast for Capricorn for the month of May? Wow. Capricorn, the first card out is the 6 of Wands. So, wow. Okay. Okay. What is the sex forecast for Capricorn? I definitely feel like you've got your eye on someone. Someone's got their eye on you. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of passion. Boys to Men is playing in my head. Okay, what is this too many? The sex forecast for Capricorn for the month of May. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make, yeah. All right, Capricorn, I got you. King Daniel Lang is in the house. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. Okay, so come on, Spirit. What is the sex forecast for Capricorn for the month of May? Sex Capricorn. The sex forecast for Capricorn for the month of May. Okay, you got me. The sex forecast for Capricorn. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, Capricorn. This is really interesting. So, balance is coming to mind. Why? Because the bottom of your deck, the overall energy is justice, which is an interesting energy to have for a sex forecast, right? But then you've also got your first card out, which is the Six of Wands, followed by the Six of Cups. And the six, the numerological energy, that word. The numerological energy of the number 6 is balance. Balance, pregnancy. I don't know. I feel like a lot of you are getting busy, and maybe some of you will end up pregnant. The Empress isn't here. However, the King of Wands is at the heart of your reading. And as you know, the King of Wands, if any of you follow Saltwater Heels on YouTube, the King of Wands is Kang Dang-a-lang, right? Okay, so I do feel like a lot of you are getting busy and freaky in all kinds of ways in the month of May, right? So this is there's a lot of passion here. You've got the Six of Wands, the King of Wands, the Four of Wands. So this is a lot of time spent at home, solid foundation, stability, marriage even. Maybe a lot of you are married, but I do feel like you've got your eye on someone. Someone's got your eye on you. You've got a really healthy, passionate, if you're not in a relationship, this is a lot of passion for someone whom either, who could be in the public eye or gets a lot of attention, or maybe you're getting a lot of attention, actually, Capricorn. You're getting a lot. Yeah, I do feel like you are getting a lot of attention. And this is just by you being you, fixed in your energy. You being you, fixed in your energy. The Six of Wands is followed by the World card. The Saturn rules the World card. Saturn also, does Saturn rule Capricorn? Yeah, Saturn also is the planetary ruler of Capricorn. So you're definitely in your energy, grounded in your energy, reveling in this, allowing yourself to be adored, worshipped, cherished, doted on. And if you're, I feel like this is if you're a feminine energy Capricorn. However, if you're a masculine Capricorn, then, or if you embody or identify with masculine energy more, then you're the one doing the doting, the worshiping, the adoring, right? The tending to. And this is, you're connecting with a deep soulmate connection. And if you're single, you're thinking about past relationships or a past relationship or a past connection where you felt all of these things. And then, of course, the Four of Wands, home energy. I feel like a lot of you are in solid, committed relationships with a lot of passion. You are going to be having quite a lot of sex. And again, the King of Wands is in the heart of your reading. For the King of Wands, this is interesting. So it's followed by the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess, this is someone who, she can be secretive. She knows a lot. She's very intuitive. This is Piscean energy. So she's very fluid and in touch with her emotions. So I do feel like this connection that you have, this soulmate connection, is a very deep spiritual one. It's a deep spiritual connection where perhaps you feel like you're capable of communicating telepathically, or you know each other's secrets, or maybe you're withholding secrets. Yeah. Maybe there is an element of withholding secrets. Somebody's holding back. Or holding on. Someone's holding back, holding on. taking on a conservative energy, a very solid, unmoving energy. Now, this could be the energy of your relationship where it's just you guys are solid. It's not really going anywhere. And for the month of May anyway, it's in a very solid, stable place. There is no fluctuation, right? It's just like coasting, which is a beautiful energy to have. However, you go from the Four of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles, right? So if you do have a relationship with someone where you have all of these feelings, but you don't live together, the world can also represent traveling. So if you are in a long distance relationship, then you're really wanting all of these things and feeling this sense of loneliness and abandonment here because you're without your significant other. But that's a very specific message for a very specific group, right? If you are in a committed relationship and you've got this Five of Pentacles energy, this is definitely something for you to work towards. So maybe this stability, this unwaveringness, this like lack of fluctuation, maybe you guys need to spice it up a bit. Like, yeah, maybe you're having a lot of sex and maybe it's been great in the past and maybe it is still good, but there's this feeling or desire of there needing to be some sort of change because the energetic vibration of the number 5 is change. So whether that's spending time apart together, like if you go in separate rooms, or maybe you are experiencing this, like you're coasting and then all of a sudden you do, by the end of May or into June, you do start to feel this this like grating. I'm sensing like this like gnawing energy like in the back of your mind that you're just trying to ignore, of like, things are good, they're great, but like maybe they're not really that great. Like this is something for you to work through. But your last card out is the Magician. So I do feel like you will work through this. So I do think, Capricorn, that Spirit is urging you to, yes, tend to your relationship, be affectionate, dote on each other, and also don't feel sideswiped if someone initiates a conversation, or don't be afraid of initiating a conversation if you are the one that's feeling a desire for change or switching something up. You are the Magician, right? So if you are the one that's feeling tired of this consistency, or of the same thing, or of this predictability, but being that you're a Capricorn, I don't know if you are the one. I think maybe this might be unexpected for you. And if that's the case, embrace this energy of change and do what it do, because you got this, because you're the Magician. So, and this will actually bring balance to your relationship and your sex life. So that is your sex forecast for the month of May, Capricorn. Moving on. Clear the energy of that. And now we're moving on to Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius in the house. Who's an Aquarius? Any Aquarius in the house? Aries is done already. Oh, you were in a long distance relationship and you just broke up. Tanya, I'm so sorry. I have not done Aries yet. Aries is actually going to be the last because it's Taurus season. So I started out with Taurus. So we're doing Aquarius and Pisces and then Aries. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Aquarius. This is juicy. I'm an Aquarius sun, so I'm actually really curious to know what my sex forecast is for the month of May. Okay, Spirit. What is the sex forecast for the sign of Aquarius for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for the sign of Aquarius for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for the sign of Aquarius for the month of May? 3 more. One more. What is the sex forecast for Aquarius for the month of May? Wow. What is the sex forecast for Aquarius? Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh my God, Aquarius, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Aquarius, at the bottom of the deck, we're in your energy, okay? This is the star. This is the star, which is the overall energy for your reading for the month of May, your sex forecast for the month of May. You're in your energy. And you can do whatever it is that you want, create whatever it is that you want, call in whatever it is that you want, whether that's a partner, a significant other, a tryst, options, whatever, what have you. The first card out is the Magician, which is totally Aquarian energy. We are the visionaries, right? We're the visionaries. We're resourceful. We create. We're manifestors, right? Aquarians are manifestors. And you are the manifestor of your reality, the co-creator of your reality. And following the Magician is the great, hey, divine goddess. The following energy for the Magician is the King of Swords, which is again more of your energy. How beautiful is this? So you know what you want. You know what you want. You're making decisions. You're seeing clearly, right? You're thinking clearly. I think you're thinking, or you're operating from a place of because if you notice, the king's eyes are closed in this card. He's feeling his way. So yes, you're operating from a place of logic, but logic based on what you're intuitively receiving rather than what you're seeing with your eyes. And you are hopeful. There's a lot of passion and hope and opportunity here for you in the month of May pertaining to your sex life. And somebody's watching you, because followed by the 3 of Wands is the 6 of Wands. Now, whether this Aquarius is in, either you're watching someone or someone's watching you. I feel like Aquarius, you're a lot of attention. All eyes are on you. This is the Aquarius, all colorful. And this is the Aquarius, all colorful in the card, right? All eyes on you. And because all eyes are on you, And you're kind of, I feel like the Aquarius, even though all eyes are on the Aquarius might even be a little oblivious, again, with the king, with his eyes closed, right? Notice his eyes are closed. So yes, he might be in tune with his intuition and receiving. I feel like a lot of Aquarians might actually be caught up in their spirituality this month. And I say that because the star represents spirituality, healing, hope, faith, and just all that is etherical, right? And because of that, the Aquarius may not see what's right in front of them, right? And then at the heart of this reading is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups, it can represent confusion, but it also can represent options. Now, if you pay attention to this card, I mean, there's a lot of emotion here. So if you're an Aquarius with your eye on someone or somehow emotionally connected to someone or multiple people, then perhaps your emotions are what's keeping you blind to what you can actually see. But I do feel like, considering the Seven of Cups is followed by the Six of Wands, the Aquarian, I feel like the Aquarius has a lot of options. But I don't even know if the Aquarius is aware of all of the options that Aquarius has. But one of those options leads to the Ace of Cups, followed by the Ace of Wands. This is amazing. This is a spiritual, fulfilling, abundant, loving, but also a very passionate, hot, and steamy connection. Like, there's so much potential here for Aquarius when it comes to love and sex in the month of May. There is so much potential here. However, it's not fully realized, which I sensed from the beginning of this reading with the Moon card, right? There's secrecy. There's hidden illusions. There's intuition. So perhaps the Aquarius is feeling intuitively pulled in certain directions without having any proof of something yet, whether it's secret admirers or the options or the eyes that are on the Aquarius. But I do feel like this month is going to be a very victorious month for Aquarius. As soon as Aquarius can realize or accepts that they are in a position to call in whatever it is they want, to manifest whatever it is that they want. So that's amazing. I mean, it's amazing. Aquarius, all eyes are on you. People love you. People want you. You have so much potential for love and passion in your life for the month of May. All you have to do is open up to receive it and actually see it. It's like, get your head out of your arse. Or no, just continue embodying your energy, right? But also, like, pay attention. I myself as an Aquarius can get so caught up in like my own world and my own vision that I just, sometimes it's easy to just not see. So if you are a cross watcher, if you're a cross watcher who has a connection with an Aquarius and you've got your eye on an Aquarius, then I would say the Aquarius might not know. And if the Aquarius doesn't know, just because the Aquarius doesn't know doesn't mean that the Aquarius is that you're like wrong. Like, the Aquarius might intuitively know. The Aquarius just might not know how it is that you feel. So there's a lot of potential here. You've got both, again, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. That's love and passion. I mean, what else makes for a great relationship, right? So that's the reading for Aquarius. Let's clear the energy. Moving on to Pisces, and then followed Pisces. I'll follow Pisces with Aries. So moving on to Pisces. What is, Spirit, what is the sex forecast for Pisces for the month of May. Sex forecast for Pisces for the month of May. Three more. Sex forecast for Pisces for the month of May. Okay. What is the sex forecast for Pisces for the month of May? That's beautiful. Pisces. What is the sex forecast for Pisces for the month of May? Wow. Sex forecast for Pisces for the month of May. What is the sex forecast for Pisces for the month? Too many. Of May. Wow, it's too many. A lot of Six of Cups energy, which makes sense for this Venus retrograde. I mean, a lot of things. It's too many are a lot of past relationship stuff is coming up. Too many, Spirit. One card at a time, please. Shoot. Okay. Sex forecast for Pisces for the month of May. Sex forecast for Pisces for the month of May. One more card, Spirit. Just, okay. Those are too many. Wow. Okay. Right. Okay, so that makes sense. So Pisces, the overall energy for you is the Eight of Cups. So walking away, emotionally detaching from something, but I really do feel like you're emotionally detaching from something and walking away and into new beginnings, because your first card out is the Fool, which is a beautiful energy, right? Taking risks, exploring, doing something away, doing something new, walking away from the old and embracing the new, walking into the new with a fresh perspective in search for new opportunities. Following the Fool is the Knave of Pentacles, which is all about new opportunities, starting something new from the seed, building building from the ground up. However, following the Knave of Pentacles is the Ten of Wands. So I feel like you've walked away from something, but you're still carrying the burden of the hurts, the past, the passion, the anger, the resentment. I don't feel like you fully emotionally detached. I feel like you are emotionally attached. You haven't emotionally detached from whatever it is you've left behind. And so how can you start something new, Pisces, if you're still holding on, you're still carrying the burden of the past on your back? And because you're still carrying these burdens, you feel lost. You feel lost, you feel alone, maybe even scared. You feel like you've lost something. There's definitely a severe feeling of lack. But I do believe, I feel like your heart's in the right place. I mean, because Pisces, you're so full of love, right? Love and sincerity and innocence. It's funny, even despite your experience of this pain and whatever this burden is, this stress is, these resentments are, you've still managed to hold on to your childlike innocence in moving forward. And I think it is this childlike innocence that allows you to still reflect on the past and feel this connection. It's like romanticizing. I feel like you're romanticizing the past a bit, Pisces. So there is this soulmate connection that I feel has hurt you. But somehow you're able to look at it and still, or reflect on it and still feel love. There's a lot of healing. I think there's a lot of healing for you in the month of May, or the potential to heal, but that's going to require you to get real with yourself, right? And realize what's true, and then what's false. You've got to discern the truth from addiction, the truth from reliance, the truth from obsession. With the Six of Cups and the Devil, you've really got to be careful of obsessive tendencies. Because again, you've walked away from something, but not completely. It needs to be tempered out. And that is a slow process that may prove to be very painful, but in the end, it will restore balance, right? It's just going to require strength. So this is really interesting, Pisces. You've walked away from something, but you're still very emotionally attached and still romanticizing a bit. When we look back in the past, when we reflect, it's really easy to romanticize and make things out to seem greater, or people even out to seem greater than they actually were or than they've ever been. And that's really dangerous, because that keeps you tied to the past. That keeps you bound. That keeps you unable to start this new beginning that you so desperately want, right? It's going to require a lot of strength on your end, strength, the rebuilding of confidence. But you're going to do it. This is a lot. There is a lot of healing and rebuilding and re-strengthening for you, re-strengthening and rebuilding and a restructuring of your internal worlds, right? Because it appears to be no separation from your emotional life and sex, at least right now for the month of May. Definitely right now for the month of May. So that's your sex forecast for you, Pisces. Good luck clearing that energy. And we're moving on to Aries. Aries. Alrighty then, Aries. What is the sex forecast for Aries for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Aries for the month of May? Forecast for Aries for the month of May. Three more. What is the sex forecast for Aries for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Aries for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Aries for the month of May? What is the sex forecast for Aries? For the month of May. What is the sex forecast for Aries for the month of May? Wow. What is the sex forecast for Aries for the month of May? Sex forecast for Aries for the month of May. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, Aries. I feel like, okay, the overall energy of this reading is the Tower. Aries, I feel like, yeah, you were recently rocked somehow. Recently rocked, surprised, shook. Or maybe this is happening in May. I mean, energy is fluid, guys. So either this could have recently happened or it's currently happening or something that could potentially happen, right? I do feel like there was a connection, a deep soulmate connection that was genuine and really that you found or someone found really fulfilling, right? Because your first card out is the Ace of Cups. But then immediately following the Ace of Cups is the Death card and the Nine of Pentacles. So there is an ending. There is an ending or transformation, an element of transformation or an ending, right? And that ending or transformation leads to a feeling of independence. Whether that's, this is the Nine of Pentacles. So it's a very single energy. It's someone who's independent. It's someone who's abundant. It's self-reliance, self-sufficiency, confident, right? So, point blankly, like, this could just be the ending of a relationship, right? Something that truly meant a lot to someone or to two people, definitely a genuine, loving, authentic connection, but there's been some sort of ending, potentially a breakup, and then someone ends up single. Like, that point blank could be what it is, especially considering the overall energy of the read is the Tower. And then at the heart of the reading is the Eight of Cups, which is walking away, someone being left. And I do feel like, it could go that way, like a breakup, or it could just be a change, a shift, right? So maybe in this really loving energy, there's been some sort of transformation, right? Where that allows you both to embrace your independence and become interdependent versus codependent, right? That is very possible as well. So don't go thinking, oh my God, my relationship's about to end. But for some of you, yeah, or maybe you've experienced this. However, the following card from the Nine of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles, and she's a very grounded, nurturing, loving, balanced, abundant energy. So whether this is your energy, or a maternal energy, despite whatever ending or transformation that's occurring or that has recently occurred, someone still feels very grounded and abundant. This too, considering there are three images in this Tower card, this could be the ending of a third party situation, and where one relationship ends and someone becomes single and independent, but another one begins, right? That's very possible as well. So take it how it resonates. However, following the Queen of Pentacles is the Eight of Cups. So again, walking away, and then the Judgment in reverse. So Judgment in reverse, this is a final decision. This is a final decision. This is maybe even a bad judgment. Someone may feel as though they made a bad call, maybe in walking away and ending this relationship and pursuing another relationship. But despite this, something irrevocable. But despite that, or because of that, someone is coming in very strong. There is strength. There is a tackling of the beast, a sense of tackling of the beast. I do feel like someone is emotionally going through it, but will end up, of course, on the other side and finding a sense of stability. Because following strength is the Four of Wands. So this is, this is stability. This is stability, finding stability in the home, being home. This could be marriage. It came out upright. So upright, this relationship is I mean, here's the thing. So you've got the Four of Wands upright, and then you've got the Hanged Man, which is a pause. It's inaction. It's a moment of pause, and then followed by a shift in perspective, right? But the Hanged Man came out with the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this could all just be maybe what someone's thinking about doing. Maybe you're thinking about doing this. Maybe you're thinking about ending your relationship, walking away, but you're worried about regretting that, right? And so you're finding strength in the stability of your home to resist taking pause at ending this relationship, because the Ten of Cups again is, home energy. Or the breakup actually did happen or is happening, and someone is feeling very alone, doesn't know what to do, paralyzed, right? Remaining inactive, not taking action, and they're very upset. They're very upright. This is the sense of complete happiness, and in the reverse it's the complete opposite. So Aries, yeah, this might be a difficult time. If it's not a difficult time for you, it's a difficult time for someone, for those who are resonating with this message. Yeah, let's just see. I'll just ask Spirit what guidance, because I don't want to end with you just like that. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Aries regarding this situation? What guidance do you have for Aries regarding this situation? Tariq Murphy. What guidance? I'm just going to pull a card for guidance. And then if anyone has any individual questions, I'm happy to briefly answer them. I'm not going to give you full readings, but I will pull a card for you. Or a couple. What guidance do you have for Aries regarding this situation? What guidance do you have for Aries regarding this situation? One more card, Spirit. What guidance do you have for Aries regarding this situation? Okay, so the King of Swords came out with the Six of Cups, followed by the Eight of Wands. So Aries, I do feel like Spirit is advising you to separate yourself. Don't think about the situation. Don't take a logical detach from the situation logically. This might not make sense. Stop trying to make sense of the situation. And Spirit is really advising you to, just turn your mind off when it comes to this. Really tune into your feelings, and reflect and think about what it is that you truly want, what it is that brings you joy, that brings you fulfillment. Reconnect with your loved ones, maybe those who you haven't, find solace in reconnecting with your loved ones. Maybe those who the relationship kind of maybe took you away from. Reach out to those people, because that's your network of support. Communicate with them. Don't allow this situation to immobilize you. move from a place of love, from a place of loving yourself, rather than doing what you think is right. So that's the guidance Spirit has for you. You'll get through this, Aries. You will get through this. So we'll clear the energy for that. And if anybody has a question, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If anyone has a question, I'm happy to answer them now. So, Tyreek, do you have a question? Does anyone have any specific questions? This is my love intentional candle. If you're interested in purchasing a candle to bring in love, you can check out my Etsy shop, which is etsy.com/shop/StarMagic by Ashley. Okay, what should I be doing? Okay, so the questions have to be like guidance questions. So not a yes or no question. So I wouldn't be able to tell you, Divine Goddess, if you and your twin will be together, but like you can ask what you can do to call in your twin. But Tyreek was first. So what should you be doing? Tyreek, is this in regards to love, to life, career? Murphy. Spirit. Life, okay. All right. And donations are greatly appreciated, guys. My Venmo is ASHLI-Haynes, HAYNES. If you want to make a donation, a small donation to the channel. Thank you. What should Tyrese Murphy be doing? Spirit, can you tell us what should Tyrese Murphy be doing in life? It's going to be a 3-card pull, Spirit. What should Tyrese Murphy be doing right now? What guidance do you have? That's what I'll ask. What guidance do you have for Tyrese Murphy? What guidance do you have for Tyrese Murphy? And please remember to like the channel as well. I mean, like and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. What guidance do you have for Tyreek Murphy? What guidance do you have for Tyreek Murphy? 1 card at a time, Spirit. Right. So Spirit, Tyreek, the first card out is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit is advising you to come out of this lack mentality. So like feelings of, being disserviced, like disservice is coming into mind, like of being abandoned, feelings of being abandoned, feeling alone, scarcity mentality, seeing the glass, like being pessimistic, seeing the glass is half empty, Like, stop focusing on what you do have and stop focusing on what you don't have and focus on what you do. And that will really help you find that inner abundance and embrace and cherish what you already have. It'll help you find a sense of not only abundance, but like resourcefulness. It'll shift. First, you have to come out of a scarcity mindset, and that'll shift your perspective into where it'll help you see where you want to go and what you want to do. It's not a matter of what you should be doing. It's allowing yourself to be moved by what you emotionally feel inspired and led and guided to do. And that will help you find the opportunity in everything. Because right now, this Empress is looking at this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. She doesn't see the opportunity. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you identify with masculine energy or feminine energy. Right now, once you get out of that scarcity mindset, you'll be able to embrace this Empress energy. But she's looking past that Ace of Pentacles in reverse, like she's not seeing it. The opportunities are all around you. And helping you, like getting out of this mentality will help you see that. So that's the guidance Spirit has for you, Tyreek. Divine Goddess, do you want me to ask what you can do to call in your twin? Do you know your twin? Divine Goddess, do you know your twin? Are you still here? I don't think Divine Goddess is still here. Divine Goddess? Yes, okay. So what should I do? I have a strong soulmate connection that I've been with for a very long time, but we've been through a lot. But my twin, yes. Okay. So you believe your connection is your twin? Okay, you believe your connection is your twin. And you want to know, I'll just ask Spirit what guidance he has for you regarding your relationship. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Divine Goddess regarding her relationship? What guidance do you have for Divine Goddess? Oh, you have a soulmate, not your soulmate. You have a soulmate and a twin. Tyreek, just process the information. You don't have to figure everything out today. Nobody can figure everything out in a day. You just take it step by step, yeah? Don't be hard on yourself. Meditate. Okay, so I'll just ask what you need to do to call in your twin, because your twin is who you want to be with, right? So what does Divine Goddess have to do to call in her twin? No, I'll just ask what guidance Spirit has for your love life. You're married to your twin for 17 years. Girl, you are all over the place. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Divine Goddess regarding her love life? What guidance? Just a 3-card pull. What guidance do you have for Divine Goddess regarding her love life? 3 more shuffles. What guidance do you have for Divine Goddess regarding her love life? What guidance do you have for Divine Goddess regarding her love life? 3 cards, Spirit. What guidance do you have for Divine Goddess regarding her love life. Oh, guys. Ooh. Damn, girl. Okay, so Spirit is telling you, don't go anywhere just yet. Don't go anywhere just yet. Hold on. The first card out is the Four of Pentacles. So if you've got something slow and steady with your soulmate, you might be going through a rough time right now. But that doesn't mean throw the baby out with the bathwater. It means communicate, speak your truth, live authentically. I mean, and that's followed with the Ace of Swords. So Spirit is advising you to communicate about your wants, your desires, your needs, yeah? And if that means that you want to have an unconventional relationship where you remain married, but still, have relations with your soulmates, I mean, that's up to you. But first of all, open relationships, it's not cheating, and it's not for anybody to judge whether or not that's right or wrong. It's up for you and your partner to decide if it's for you. And if it's for you, great. And if it's not for you, okay, great too. But you'll never come to that conclusion until you finally step up and speak about what it is that you want, or what it is that you're feeling that you need, or what it is that you feel is missing from your relationship. Because if you feel like something's missing from your relationship, you're not giving your partner the opportunity to give it to you unless you decide to speak truthfully and honestly with them, regardless of how you fear they may receive this information. I feel like your husband, your partner, loves you. And I think once you get this communication going, you might be surprised in how you are received. It's not even about what you want or what it is that you want to do or the actions you want to take, right? It's about allowing yourself as you to be truly received in your authenticity as your authentic self. And if you don't present yourself truthfully with all of your desires, your fears, your cravings, your knowings, your unknowings, then you aren't giving your partner a fair opportunity to embrace you as you are and to meet you where you are, wherever you are, because they don't know. And if you aren't honest with yourself, you don't know either. So, but deep down you do know, because at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So you know what you want. It's up to you to communicate that. So yeah, that's the advice Spirit is giving you, Divine Goddess. I hope that resonates. Make sense? Okay. So that's that for that, guys. My first live. Yay! Thank you so much for joining. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your subscriptions. Hit that notification bell. And where is my hope coming from? It's always in my head 24/7. Like I suggested, Tyreek, meditate. You got to get out of that scarcity mindset. And there are a lot of books too that you can read. The Power of Now is a great book, actually, that helps you live in the present moment. So maybe start with that. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscribes. Thank you for hitting that notification bell so that you know when I post my ish. And I hope this resonates. Drop comments below and let me know what you're going through. And what else? Thank you for your donations. And remember to keep shining, keep raising your keep shining and keep raising your voice until you are heard. Let's keep shining our light and raising our voices until we are heard. Yes, that's it. Amen. Thank you. Bye.